Everyone.
Good evening.
I'd like to call this regular City Council meeting to order on this day of March 26th at 6 p.m. Madam Clerk, can you please call the roll?
Here.
Here. Here.
Here. Here.
All right, maybe rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Wake up.
Yes.
Is Pastor Stokes or Pastor Fluker here? No? Okay. All right, is there any member from the public that would like to make a comment regarding items that are on the agenda? Please step to the microphone, state your name and your address and the concern. All right, we have no one at this time.
Mayor Pro Tem, may I ask for a deviation of the schedule so that we can recognize our national team winners?
Yes, I was just looking for that. Okay, number one, new business. Okay, with that motion, can I have a second?
Second.
All right, all in favor? Aye. All right. Is there a resolution? Okay, all right, I'd like to invite up the representative from the Calumet City Thunderbolts for their presentation at this time, being recognized as the national champions. Is that correct? All right, let's give them a round of applause.
Thank you, everybody. First of all, we would like to thank the city itself just for all the support that you all have given us since we started. All the city council members, firemen, police department, everybody that's involved in Calumet City. You guys have supported us in a way that now is showing. It's spilling over into the kids. Their hard work and dedication is paying off. We have the support that we need. We ask that you all continue to do so that we can continue to bring home these type of championships. It's just a dedication of hard work, obviously the leadership and the support that you all give us continuously. So respect, and we thank you all for that.
Can you, Larry, can you let the people know what their title is so when they see them out and about, they know how to respectfully address our national champions?
Yes, ma'am. We are the Calumet City Thunderbolts Youth Football and Cheer Program, greatly supported by the city and council members of Calumet City. This is the respect that we have, and this is how we got here. And I respect you, sis. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right, I want to invite you all up so that you can take a picture, if you don't mind taking a picture with the council members, and your parents are invited as well to step right here in the gallery area right here to take a quick picture for us.
We don't want no picture with them. We want it with the kids and the trophy.
Yeah. What was I doing?
I feel like church.
Listen, get over on that side, yeah. We can see your face. All right, everybody in there? All right, everybody look this way. Keep smiling. I'm gonna take a few. So if somebody's in front of your face, you can't see me, then I can't see you. Make sure nobody's in front of your face.
Can we get winners on 3? 1, 2, 3.
All right, I got it.
Congratulations, young man. Oh, baby, no. You need a picture by yourself. Take a picture of his hand. Wait a minute. Now, I could get all of this.
One, two. Got it.
All right. All right. In the drawer.
All right. All right, ladies. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. I have a coach from the Thunderbolts that would like to make a presentation.
Hello, everyone. I'm Coach Marcus Green. I'm sorry. I'm the vice president and assistant head coach of this team. This team started from March last year to put in that work all the way to December to win this national championship. They excelled in the classroom. They excel on the field. So I think these boys deserve any type of recognition they can get from anybody. So y'all see these kids in the street, they got their Thunderbolt gear on, they say congratulations, give them a hug, high five, or whatever. Because me personally, I appreciate all of you. We made history for Calumet City and its program, and we're gonna keep it up.
My name is Michael McGowan. Thank you, Coach Green. I'm the head coach for the 11U, now 12U Thunderbolts. For someone who grew up in Calumet City, went to Lincoln, went to TF North, delivered newspapers to my Polish neighbors, my Hispanic neighbors, my African-American neighbors, my white neighbors. This is personal for me, and I appreciate all of you guys having us here and showing appreciation. Thank you so much.
All right. Open up a motion to take a 5-minute recess to allow the Thunderbolts to either stay or,
So move, oh, second.
all right, all in favor? Aye. Aye. We'll be in recess for 5 minutes.
Boss, we understand, but you can't get up out of here.
No, you can stay. You can stay. It's by all means, you can stay.
Spring start, first game is in May.
Not that I know of.
So move.
Motion made by Nelson, second by Phillips. All in favor?
Aye.
All right. Next on the agenda, now I see Pastor Fluker, if you don't mind stepping forward for a moment of prayer.
May I be recognized?
And let the record reflect that Alderwoman Harvey is in the meeting at 6:26.
Good evening, all. Let us pray. Dear God, our Father, we thank you for this moment, this gathering that you allowed us to come together to gather the minds to transact the business of this, our great city. Bless us, strengthen us, keep us, and guide us. This is our prayer. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. All right, next item number 5, approval of minutes. Can I have a motion to approve the minutes as presented?
So move.
Second.
Motion made by Alderwoman Phillips, second by Alderman Gardner. Roll call, please.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Abstain. Yes.
All right, informational items to be accepted and placed on file. Are there any questions on item 6A?
I'm sorry.
All right, with that, can I have a motion to approve item 6A?
Second.
All right. Is it all in favor?
Aye.
All in favor? Aye. Thank you. New business action items 1 through 8. Can I have a motion to approve new business action items 7, 1 through 8?
Attorney Lanzito, were you talking to us about item 2? Is that the one?
May I be heard?
Sure.
Alderwoman, yes, and I have the representative from Napleton's as well as their attorney present. But if you want to handle that with the other, outside of the other items, and then I can present on 7-2.
May we do that, Mayor Pro Tem?
Whatever you know.
You want to take it separately, or you
Just,
have
just 2,
just number 2?
yes.
Okay. Item number 2. So can I have a motion to approve item 7-2 as presented? I think this was discussed in executive session last week, right? Or last meeting?
I was not here last time, so
The 2 meetings.
Well, they're going to present first.
Okay.
So can we do a separate, 1, not 2, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6? No. Let me repeat that. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 7. Do 8 separately, please, 2 and 8.
2 and 8.
So
Okay,
we're
so
looking for a motion?
let me have a motion to approve items 7, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7.
So moved.
All right, motion made by Alderwoman Harvey.
Second.
Second by Alderwoman Wilson. A roll call, please.
Williams?
Yes.
Yes.
Nelson?
Yes.
Phillips? Yes. Harvey?
Yes. Yes.
All right. Item 7-2. Please.
thank you, Your Honor. Good evening, council. This matter comes before you for an amendment to an existing sales tax incentive agreement for Napleton Cadillac. The original incentive agreement that I have was from 2012, and it was in the total reimbursement was an amount of $3.6 million from sales tax only, and the city and Napleton Cadillac would split the sales tax 50-50 until such time as the $3.6 million had been returned to Napleton as part of the agreement. Since that point in time, they've continued to stay in the community, and they are investing or reinvesting and redeveloping their property to enhance it, and they're looking to not only extend the tax incentive agreement, but also to increase the amount to take into account the new investment of which is $3 million estimated, but likely more. So that's what all this is basically an amendment to extend this out. It would be out to 2040 in total, and a total of up to 6.6 million of sales tax revenue, of which, like I said, it's 50/50, so they would have to get 13.2 million in total sales tax if they were to receive the entire amount. Obviously, some of that's already taken place since 2012. But I do have a representative as well as their attorney from Napleton Cadillac, if you want to talk about what the anticipated build-out looks like, the expansion, and what types of improvements they're making to their Calumet City location.
Yes, please.
Okay. Just remember to say your name for the record.
Good afternoon or good evening, everyone. My name is Pat Whitek. I'm an attorney for Napleton Cadillac. I have nothing further to add from what Dominic said about the nuts and bolts of the actual amendment itself. But I'm prepared to answer any questions if anyone has any questions related to the amendment. And then I have Mr. Guy Graybeck here from Napleton, who can just give you a brief overview of the renovations and the upkeep that's going to be done to the facility as part of this deal.
So I do have a question regarding the sales tax. So the 13.2 million is the estimated in order to get back 3.6 million, or to pay?
3.6 was the original amount.
Yes.
They're looking for an additional 3 million on the total recoverable.
Okay.
So what I was saying is, it would be 13.2 in total, because they're only getting 50% of the sales tax, the city gets the other 50%.
Okay.
Sorry if I was unclear.
And what do the numbers look like now? Does anybody know?
Right, well, I know they're short on the current, they haven't met, 6 million in sales tax.
Okay.
But they are in good faith expanding on the business, and the representative will be able to speak to that.
Okay, let's hear how beautiful it's gonna be.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for having us here. It was so nice to see those kids being honored for the accomplishment they did. What a great city you did that for them. Again, my name is Guy Graybeck. I'm a corporate person from Napleton Auto Group. I'm kind of the nuts and bolts guy, where I'm going to make sure the building gets built along with the contractor. I think that maybe hopefully you have seen our Lincoln store, which we believe was just a stunningly beautiful enhancement to the city. And we're thinking that this Cadillac store is going to be certainly par with how beautiful that Lincoln store is. I just have a cover sheet of what the building is going to look like. And we built one in Oak Lawn. It's going to be the same model as that, but a bit smaller.
Yeah.
And it is spectacular. So we're really excited about working with the city to bring this building to fruition.
Yeah, we're aware of the Oak Lawn one.
Isn't it nice?
It's
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Keep it, okay. I had no other questions. Mayor Pro Tem, I didn't have any other questions.
Any more questions?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, with that, can I have a motion to approve item 7.2 as presented?
So moved.
Motion made by Alderman Gardner, second by Alderwoman Harvey. Roll call, please.
Nelson? Yes. Phillips?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Boyd?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, item 7.8. Alderwoman Nelson, did you have a question about item number 8?
Just clarification on all the ones for the seventh ward. I know the east side of Mackinac is what we're asking,
Yes.
and then,
Can you turn your mic on, please?
sorry. What about the 160th, that side street? Because it's on here, but I just want a clarification. Are we asking for both or all three?
Yes, because both of them are obstructed when they park, instead of parking in the rear of their complex.
Okay, so we want to make sure that it's worded properly. It says no parking anytime sign on the east side of Mackinac Street, and then it should say and between 160th Street. So can we make an amendment?
So my question is, do we know, so there are cars parking there that are obstructing the traffic?
Yes, I actually have pictures that I was gonna try and make copies for everyone, but I can show you the pictures that I actually took.
Okay, I would ask the chief to chime in, or at least have them do a traffic study to see if that's even feasible, because obviously they can't park there, they're gonna park somewhere else.
They have a big
They have a parking lot in the
Okay.
rear of their
Okay,
complex.
okay,
So it's plenty of spaces back there for them to park.
okay. That's fine.
So what's happening is that coming down or making a right on River Oaks Drive, turning to Mackinac where the Superior Complex is, right on Mackinac, the east side of the street, the residents are they're parking 3 rows. On the side, then the concrete, the sidewalk, then in the dirt. Some nights, they're parking their cars in the field. Also, too, when we're coming past, they're setting up, whereas they are literally changing brakes, tires, literally working on cars right there. So we're trying to prevent that. It is literally 3 rows that are parked. You can't even walk on the sidewalk. And that's not even including the trash that they dump there from the cars. So if you go behind the building, right behind where Hoover's field is, by Andy's, from Mackinac all the way to Andy's, they have a huge parking lot back there.
Okay.
So I just wanted to make sure the record was clear. We're asking for the east side and 160th to be changed to no parking. If you want to weigh in, Chief, please.
Yeah, I am familiar with what Alderwoman Nelson is speaking of. There's the parkway there. This is where the old Shakey's was, right next to the old Shakey's. It's a vacant lot now. And I think the parkway is paved, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, the parkway's paved, so you have people parking on the parkway, sometimes on the streets. But just clarification on 160th from Mackinac to going east, how many feet from there?
So we're asking, sorry, go ahead. Starting at the first 1200 block of Mackinac, just where Superior is on the east side of that street, that's where we want it at. But then we were looking at, right when you make that right to come down Mackinac, the first block is the first 1200. When you say we're facing south, as soon as I make that left to either go to the car wash or either to Sharks, then we have the 2 lanes there that they're parking now. So that's what we're trying to see if we can do it there too, to push everybody in the back.
Okay. I would just suggest that putting something in the motion to make it a certain feet from from Mackinac there on 160th.
Oh,
Because
from
you
Mackinac.
have
Gotcha.
the east side of Mackinac covered.
Okay.
But then how many feet east of Mackinac on 160th Street are you looking for?
Right when you,
So first
right
100.
where the property of Shakey's would end.
Okay, first 100 feet, 150 feet? Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. So can we amend the motion?
All right. You want to make a
So, Mayor-
motion to approve items 7, 8 with the
Amendment of 100 feet, yes.
Okay. The amendment of 100 feet.
No, 160th. 150 feet from Mackinac. Yes, so we're talking about the 160th Street. So the motion to direct Public Works to install no parking anytime sign on the east side of Mackinac Street and 160th from Mackinac, 150 feet going towards Burnham Avenue.
one other thing, I know that typically in the past when we've made the modifications to parking, that's typically also done by ordinance, that's the enforceable side. So if you look at the ordinance for parking, it'll say no parking in specific areas, so that may be something that you guys may have to consider as well.
Okay. Thank you. So what do we have to do? Are we,
Send it to the ordinance and resolutions.
so we're gonna
So
table?
we're gonna, right, table item number 8 until we send it to the ordinance and resolution.
Ordinance and resolutions, yes.
Thank you. So make a motion. So I make a motion to send item 7, 8, table, to the ordinance committee.
Ordinance.
Second.
Roll call. You don't need one. Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
All right, number 8, new business resolutions, ordinances. Can I have a motion to approve?
So moved.
All right. Motion made by Alderwoman
Nelson.
Second by Alderwoman Phillips. Wilson, sorry, Alderwoman Phillips. Roll call, please.
Yes.
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 All right, financial matters. Items 9-1 through
Think we-
17.
No, we need to take
Can we
some of
take them
these
separately?
All right.
In fact, all of them.
Is there anything that you all wish to be tabled, sent to the Finance Committee?
Table?
Sent to the Finance Committee? What items?
No.
Or you just want to vote?
Just can you take them separately?
Which ones?
All of them.
All of them?
Yes, sir. It slows it down. My special ed kicking in.
All right, okay. New business, item number 1. Motion to approve item number 1.
Discussion. So I had asked what we were paying for, and then it is in the supplemental on the invoice. But then I noticed that they're doing a lot of media. We pay for a social media person. We pay an IT team. We pay a senior coordinator. These are all things that were on the invoice for Black Dove. It was flyers for a church. We have 6 or 7 churches. I don't know how we pick one church and do their advertising with tax money. Then it says it was for a senior handbook. That's something that a senior coordinator should have been able to put together. And we are paying vendors for doing something that we're also paying high salaries for people to do the job, yet their skill sets are not proficient for the job they have if we have to keep paying somebody to do it. So I still haven't been presented with actually what was presented, what the tangible item was created. I just have the invoice saying what was done. So until I receive that, I'd like to have that tabled.
All right, motion to table item number 9-1.
We tabling or moving it to finance?
We can move it to finance, but will finance be having a meeting anytime soon? Because I also don't want to stall people's payments for doing work. We don't have clarity on our, and unfortunately, we don't have anyone from the finance department here to talk about some of these other payments.
So we had 2 dates for the Public Works meeting. It was the 30th, and then it was another one, the April, what second? I don't have it in front of me.
31st. I thought it was 30th and 31st, either or.
No, he changed, he gave us some different dates, so if you want to put it on the agenda for the 30th, or we push it to the April date? It's the
Well,
beginning
this
of,
one's been kicked down the road the last couple of meetings, so at least let's try to get this one on the agenda.
for the 30th?
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
so,
All right, so a motion to send item number 1 to the Finance Committee. Is there a second?
second.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
And 9-2, new business 9-2, Aries.
Hold on.
Mayor Pro Tem,
Sure.
I would like to make a motion to deviate from this. I was just informed that the daughter and dad here are here from the item under new business. They would like to be recognized.
Which one?
This is for Catherine Stern,
Oh,
correct?
yeah,
Number 3,
yes.
correction, I'm sorry.
It's 8-1.
8-1. Do we have the resolution prepared at this time?
Number 3,
What do you mean
Oh, no.
3?
for 2026 Black History Month Student Contest.
Oh, I thought you said Catherine Stevens. I'm sorry.
Number 3,
Oh, all the way in the back.
under new business, under 7.
Okay, I thought you were doing Catherine Stern.
Number 3, under new business.
Black History Month.
It's on page
7-3.
2.
It's page 2 at the top.
Where are your glasses?
Oh, okay. It's dark.
Oh, I apologize. I didn't know we had a presentation, another presentation.
Yeah, I didn't
Okay, so we're gonna deviate, we have a motion to deviate from the regular order of business back.
Second.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
All right, so this is to recognize the winner of the Black History Month Student Contest. All right, you all want to step forward and be recognized?
Introduce yourself. Say your name, Delilah. Say you're Delilah from Lincoln.
Hi, I'm Delilah Rufino. I'm from Lincoln Elementary School. Hi, I'm Delilah Rufino. I'm from Lincoln Elementary School.
All right.
I'm Elise Morgan from Calvary Academy.
Hi, Miss Morgan. All right.
What did you do to win?
I looked at the detail and I just let God do the rest.
All right. I know that's right.
Was it a poem? Was it a piece of art? What was it?
It was a piece of art.
Okay.
All right.
Do you mind if we come and take a picture
Picture.
with you?
Yeah.
Would that be okay?
All right.
Coming.
All right, you ready? 1, 2. 1 time, 1 more. Got it. Very good.
Parents and family, you all come on.
1, 2, keep smiling. Got it.
I like the boobs. They are cute. Oh, Jesus. Look at that, didn't slid all the way back. I don't remember that time I did this. Ed, Steve, can you get pictures of their projects?
I'm telling you that the kids are great here in Calumet City now. That is fantastic.
All right, can I have a motion? Motion to return to the regular order of business, please.
So moved. Second.
All in favor? All right, so now we're back to item 9.2. Sure. If I had them, they would have them. All right, questions about items 9.2?
I don't have a question, but they did a very thorough explanation of what it is and, yeah, and then encouraged us to approve their payment.
Okay, can I have a motion to approve item 9?
So move.
Second.
Motion made by Alderwoman Harvey, second by Alderwoman Nelson. Roll call, please. Harvey, was it Harvey Phillips?
No, this,
Roll call.
yes.
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 Yes. Yes.
All right, item 9.3.
So move.
Second.
All right, roll call.
Yes.
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 Yes. Yes. Yes.
Item 9.4 is presented.
So moved.
Second.
Nelson. Roll call. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Item 9.5.
Discussion.
Okay.
So it's item 5, 9.5, 9.6. Some of these, the math doesn't math for me. The numbers don't add up. And then I have a question, a concern. So I understand that we pay the council for the city, or the city attorney. And that's the attorney that covers the municipality, both the mayor as well as the city council. And then we pay corporation counsel, which does all of the legal, maybe court work for the municipality. And they lean more towards the mayor. Under the mayor's, they advise the mayor and the mayor's direction. And then we have legislative council, who is the council of the city, which we, the the sitting body are the city. We represent all 7 wards. We make up the city. What I have found in the notes, now, there were several pages within the billing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 pages to be exact, that you basically couldn't read it. They were wiped out, so I don't know what was done or what was billed for. And then there was a lot of billing that was counterproductive to this sitting body. For example, I sent 3 FOIAs for information based off of a letter I received from the FOP. Someone wanted to FOIA some information, which I will be contacting Asher. He owes me a public apology, a written apology in the same form that he sent that letter. But the notes read as though our attorneys we're paying were communicating with a FOIA officer, Jatan Russell, in a way where she would deny my request. As a sitting official, that should never be done. Then there are notes pertaining to the clerk in a court case with the clerk that seems almost like the people that we're paying are an enemy of this sitting body. And I don't feel that we should be paying you all to go against the very body that represents the city. And then there are some items where it looks finished as far as, so Attorney Paul may have a billing for something that was finished, but then there are 2 other attorneys that may have billed also for the same thing. So where a billing would go from $1,000, we're now at $8,000. It's something very off with this billing, and then it's something very off with why we are paying for a law firm to go against the sitting body. So I would like to have that reviewed in finance and table all billing until we can get an understanding, and we can get legible copies of the bill. We can go, 1 page is very clear, very well written and bold and typed, and then the next 3 pages would be blank, barely legible.
All right, so is your wishes to send item 9, 5,
and 6
to the Finance Committee?
So can I be recognized, please?
Yes.
So, starting from 318 is where the bill listing starts for Anson and Glink. This is at least the third or the 4th month. No, I would say about 2 months that I've brought this to everybody's attention, that the pages are blank. And they were supposed to email them, and that has not been done, and it's literally been the last almost 4, I think this makes the 4th or 5th meeting. So I'm in agreement to table it. But I just wanted to put on record that this is not the first time that we have brought up concerns in regards to the documents that we are receiving, and every other page is either blanked out. Can you make sure you put that in the record for us, Madam Clerk, and thank you.
All right, so can I have a roll call for the tabling of?
Chair, may I be recognized?
Can I have a second? Who's second? It's on the second. I got Wilson for this, you Jackson, okay.
Yeah, in addition to what they're requesting, I would just like to ask that you have actual hard copies of their billing lists present at the future meeting for clarity and review. Thank you.
All right, roll call.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. All right, item 9.7, motion to approve Farnsworth for project 02501067001 Wentworth Woods Development. We have a motion to approve 9.7.
With discussion. I have concerns with that. In the previous bills, okay, give me a moment, let me go to the document. I've seen this on previous bills when it comes to the Wentworth development, and then it talks about the plan. Hold on, let me get to that page. This is page 3. So if you have your computers up or phone or tablet, it starts at page 367, and then it talks about the plans, the design, and the plans and specifications. I've seen this bill before. I know that we've approved this bill, and that's a problem that I'm having with Farnsworth. It's confusing because these same dollar amounts keep showing up on different agendas, and we continuously are approving them. And what made more sense to me is the way that they broke down the Arthur Street, where it was payment plans, or the installments, the 3 installments, and that gave me a clear understanding of how many times we've paid them. But before we've gotten that email or the document showing that today, that's where the confusion comes in. I believe, again, that we've paid for this.
Okay, so it's your wishes to,
May I make a motion that we move this to, I'm sorry, were you done, Alderwoman? I'm sorry.
Not yet.
Apologies. Okay.
But then when you go down, I'm asking everybody to look at these invoices. I mean, and we can compare these invoices to the PAL that we received previous when I was making a big to-do of all that document. Then I requested the previous year. This stuff is in there. If you go down to 368, it also talks about the task completed within the last 30 days. This stuff is dated December of 2025. Preparing the meeting agenda. I know me and you've talked about that, Alderman Williams, about how many meetings are we having here when it comes to this, and we're getting paid. Then it talks about the preparing the project work, finalizing the platform. Let me go on down. Then it talks about the task, the next task that needs to be completed within the next 30 days. Hold on, bear with me. So it repeats itself. So that's all. You can do the motion.
I do have a question. I believe we paid Farnsworth a lump sum, and those December dates, if I'm not mistaken, were included in that lump sum. So are we able? That was a lot. Are we able to table to finance and we can dig and look back? 7, 8, and 9?
yes.
Okay. To table to finance. I'm sorry if I jumped ahead, Alderwoman.
And Gardner, did you make that motion, so it's someone seconding it? I guess we made a motion.
Oh, I'll second.
Motion to table it. Is there a second?
Second.
Okay, Gardner, Harvey. Yes. Roll call.
Yes.
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 Yes. And then before we move on, oh, my stomach.
Item 9.10,
When we table, oh, sorry, go ahead.
This is a payment to fire service. Chief Barker, can you speak to that item on the agenda?
Actually brought the invoice with me. If you have any questions, hopefully it was attached to your packet there. This was for the new ladder truck. Once we got it at fire service, we elected to put some add-ons, and this is what this invoice is for.
Okay.
Motion to approve. Second.
Motion by
Thank you.
Alderwoman Wilson, second by Alderwoman Harvey. Roll call.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Item 911.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion by Alderwoman Wilson, second by Alderwoman Phillips. Roll call.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, can we take 12 through 14 together?
Yes. Motion to approve.
Motion to approve items 9,
Second.
12 through 14. Motion made by Alderwoman Harvey, second by Alderwoman Wilson. Roll call.
Yes.
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 Yes. Yes.
All right, items 15, 16, 17.
Item 15, the only question I have in it, I don't know if you can make a request. When we go into the supplemental for payroll, it no longer provides a year-to-date. It just gives the current paycheck. Everybody isn't set up on Paycom. And I would like to see the year-to-date because I have been informed and introduced to some new employees, even though we have instituted a hiring freeze. Somebody is still hiring, and we said don't do it.
So can we make a motion to direct them to change the program format to show the year-to-date? And also, I'm asking a question, can we make a motion to give all of council the outside authority to be able to do requisitions? Because the system allows you to do it. It just needs to be switched. It needs to be, we need to be given authorization. So council, how can we handle that?
Or do we need to add that to your finance committee special meeting?
I mean, this is just to pay payroll. This has nothing to do with IT issues, so. I'm not
Well,
sure
it's
how-
directing Paycom to add those fields for payroll.
If I may, when we agreed to have Paycom, we did ask for that to be added. So,
Because we're paying for it.
So,
We paid extra for the requisition portion of Paycom. We told her to add that to the contract.
but I don't think they activated it. I think that's why they kept the Sun Guard. That's why when we were voting, I kept saying, we doing too much. Because the young lady with the Paycom stood there with the presentations, and we asked her the question of how we would be able to do those requisitions and all of that. She explained that that's just something that needs to be created within that system. Then we voted for Sunrise again. So Sunrise is the
SunGuard.
SunGuard, thank y'all, is the one that holds the requisitions. But again, that's.
But I don't know if, and maybe one of y'all been here since the beginning of time. Is it possible to do SunGuard remotely, to use SunGuard remotely?
Yes, it is. Don't ask them, ask me. I found out. I know the truth. No, seriously, it can be.
So
Yes.
can we motion to then just, if that's what we're using?
So he said we need to refer to finance, and then finance, when it comes to the meeting.
This is payroll, so I would recommend just adding a agenda item to the meeting for the 30th.
Okay.
To have Paycom, a representative from Paycom here.
Yes.
And then somebody from our IT or somebody who has been the controlling.
Somebody from finance, and we can't get a treasurer or a deputy treasurer?
Well, they getting paid, but ain't nobody paying attention. Anyway.
So this, I'm sorry, this,
Must be the vacation, right?
I'm sorry, I have a question. Is this at the next special meeting, the
special
30th?
meeting,
Okay,
Yeah, which would be, what, Tuesday? Is it Tuesday?
that's Monday.
Monday? Oh. All right, well, we gotta get that together.
Yep.
Okay, well, it may be Tuesday. We can't get it Monday. It may
So-
be Tuesday. 31st. Is 31st okay with everyone? Yes.
No, 31st, he said he can't do the 31st.
Who is he?
The mayor. We don't need him then? I mean, I'm asking, I'm not trying to be
I
rude.
mean,
not here today.
if we can get the support documents that we need to make decisions on these things by
Okay,
meeting date, I would say,
okay, I'll shoot it out.
or what's April 1st?
Hold on, I'm gonna get the other date.
April
1st
Fools.
is Wednesday, I
know
believe.
Oh, no, April Fools.
I'll look at the email, and then I'll put the agenda together and send it, and then we'll send 2 to 3 dates. The 30th, the 31st, and it's one more date,
The 2nd.
the 2nd.
How about the 2nd?
I think so.
Is that okay?
The 2nd is a Thursday.
Yeah, so next Thursday. All right, so are we okay with approving the payroll, item 15, 16, and 17? And we can,
Second,
Were you asking to table it to get those invoices the way that you want them, Alderman Wilson?
Yes. Well, no, it can be approved. During the special meeting, we'll just add that to the agenda to add that additional field. We can,
Okay.
all right, so are we approving 15, 16, and 17?
Yes, the motion was made.
no, not 16.
It's just for 15.
Not 16.
Gardner, they want you to rescind your motion.
I withdraw my motion.
And I
Take them
withdraw.
Separately, correct?
I withdraw my second to take them separately.
Okay, what about, all right, 9:15, can I have a motion to approve 9:15?
So moved.
Second,
Gardner, Alderman Gardner, second by Alderwoman Harvey, roll call. Yes.
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 All right, item 9:16.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't have anything for 9:16.
Make a motion to approve 9:16.
Second.
All right, roll call.
Yes.
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 Yes. Item 9:17.
Yes, discussion. I didn't see, and if I overlooked it, I apologize, but I didn't see the invoices to support James McPearing, $2,550. Professional protection for $3,859.20.
What item number is that?
It's in the bill list, so you would have to go.
Item number?
No,
Just,
it goes alphabetically.
What page are you
Just
on?
remove it.
The bill list,
Just remove it.
Give me the name again?
James McCreary, MC,
McCleary, right?
Oh, MC.
and then there's Smelly Fit Fresh.
There's backup song here.
I didn't see it, that's what I'm saying. If it was in there, I didn't see it. And what was the backup? What are they?
The bill list is,
I saw it local at the top.
James?
the bill list is on page 468 on the bill list.
Is it the 2,500?
Yes.
Yes.
That's on page 3.
And what was it?
One from the top.
Oh, yeah, that's, yeah.
All right, and it says, March invoice. So it's page 3.
What was the March invoice, though? That, I think that's what I didn't
We
see.
conduct hearings for, travel to Calumet City and presided over hearings.
So is he one of an attorney?
Is that for a housing court?
See, I don't want to guess and pay somebody $2,500.
What it is. It just,
Yeah, it's just a typed out invoice. It says attorney at law. So is this the fourth hearing that we have here?
they do.
I don't know.
I don't know, how about this?
Yes.
Yeah, just
What's his name, James?
approve the bill list, but remove the payment to James Cleary, and what was the other one, Snowy Fresh?
And what is professional protection?
Remove professional,
How much? $3,800?
$859, yes.
That's page 3 also.
what was the amount?
$3,859.20. And you said was there an itemized invoice for that? I didn't find that at all.
That one I don't.
Miller and
Wait, you said
McLean, it's a
professional
they're judges.
Section SP.
4-3, yeah, I do have it.
Invoice from James.
McCleary, professional protection, and Snowy Fresh.
And they said they saw Smelly Fresh, but what was the invoice?
Snowy or Smelly?
It's smelling. That's, I think they said
I
last
thought that
time
was, does that have anything to do with the public safety areas? That's not a,
No.
That's cleaning.
oh, clean service.
No fresh or
City Hall.
smelly fresh?
It says Smelly Fresh.
This one is saying for the security officers for specific dates.
That's professional protection, right?
Yeah, but that,
Who approved that, though?
that's not a cleaning company.
The local security here is YI Security, is the name that's on the vehicles when we call them.
And who approved them?
Who are they, Wyatt?
I'm confused, but what about the professional protection?
Yeah, I say table it until,
You said that's,
Just remove it from the bill.
it's a different company that they've seen from what is being billed.
but this is not a cleaning company. This is somebody is getting security.
Extract that for tonight.
Yeah.
But we still need to have a conversation.
Yeah, but we can extract it for repetitive. We can repetitive. We just extract it.
I don't think we're being repetitive, we're trying to understand, and we got a little confused. So I don't think it's repetitive, but go ahead.
And then my final thing is South Suburban College Women's Conference. We have 5 women on council, and we know nothing about that. It's for $2,500. Was that a table for us to attend something, or?
We're pulling it.
I know about the conference, but I'm not sure what your, I want to say maybe you'll be recognized as pioneers or something.
What? I'm sorry, I
Public
didn't.
service. I believe it may be recognition for the women on council, but I could be wrong. It's recognition for,
I mean, we didn't get an invite or
I don't think
notice.
it's taking place.
Donation. I think the invoice said donation.
Wait a minute.
I'd like to know. I mean, I like to go places. Yeah. Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry, yes, finance, because it will be in time, I guess.
The James McQuarrie, the professional protection, Smelly Fresh, and South Suburban College Women's Conference is sent to the Finance Committee.
Yes, and I'm sorry, I do apologize. I have two other, and it's not to, this is not probably even to push to your committee. I just have a question, because I do not have a ratified contract for Local 700, so I don't know what their union states. But in most union contracts, there is a stipend for uniforms. This bill list has us paying for coats, shoes, for people that work downstairs. I don't know why they need a coat for downstairs. Do you know if their contract, because if the union gives them a stipend, we shouldn't be paying for it.
The 700 is the clerks, right?
It's the clerks.
Yeah, so they used to get a stipend, now
Yes.
what they used to get a stipend, and now what they get is a reimbursement. So
Okay.
they would go out, they would buy the clothing for work, and they would get reimbursed.
So if they buy it and give us the bill, and we give them the money, and then they give the bill to the union,
No, the union's not, no.
so the union
Yeah,
doesn't reimburse them?
before, I think they used to get a set amount for clothing allowance.
Yeah.
They don't get that, I mean, they get a set amount, but they have to go buy it. So they
Okay.
have to purchase that, and then they get reimbursed for that purchase.
But we
The
reimburse
employee, the city reimburses the employee. The union doesn't reimburse the employee, the city will reimburse the employee.
And this is for their work clothes?
Yes.
So does that include a coat? Because they got pea coats on here. I don't know what the clerk would need a pea coat sitting at a desk.
I don't have an answer for that.
Yes, ma'am.
We want a copy of the language that supports them receiving these stipends or reimbursement. So we need to table it, and we need the copy of the contract that states it or the ordinance.
Okay, so do you want to table it or give it to finance chair?
Finance chair.
So you want to table the reimbursements for the clerks that appear to be a listing also?
It will show me where it is. Would you tell me normally where it is when Alderman Wilson?
I don't know what page, pages, 1208. Page 1208 in the bill list. There are two names.
But is it on the bill list itself?
It is on the bill list itself, and then
What's the name on the bill list?
there is, I'm sorry. It starts at 1208. It is Mark Vargas and Rodnisha Carter.
Let me open it so I can.
It starts on page 1208, right?
Yeah.
What was that last name?
Carter. One is like shoes, one is like boots. They're small amounts, $150 coat.
It starts at 12 what?
08.
08, but you have to, so if, I don't know how it's listed, either first name first or last name first. It might be listed first name first. Mark Vargas
Are you talking about on the bill list?
on the bill list.
Oh.
Yeah. So inside the bill list, where it's itemized alphabetically, you, now he's a clerk.
So, okay, Mark Vargas is the 22994, what's the other one?
Rodnisha Carter?
It's in alphabetical order, right?
Yes.
I'm trying to keep track so I can add them to the agenda.
So is it anything related to reimbursements for?
No, so because they are downstairs, they're 700. And so the chief just explained to us that it's but what Alderwoman Nelson is asking is for it written out.
For the heirs to be downstairs?
He's not as anymore, he's a clerk.
Oh, he's a clerk.
I can get you guys, I can send you guys a copy of the contract. I don't know exactly what it says in there, but the clerks are not just here with Ms. Figs. They're police station, I think they're over inspections, and also at Public Works. So I can send you guys a copy of the contract.
Yeah, because we don't have theirs, we have 150s.
Okay, yeah, I can send you that.
Alderwoman Cole, Page 1182 is the expense reimbursement request for Rodnisha Carter. If, huh? Oh, I didn't know if you wanted to see the attachment.
I just wanted to keep track so I can know what else is on the agenda,
Gotcha.
on the upcoming agenda. So the only ones that I have from this bill list thus far is the James McGinn, whatever it is, Marcus Vargas, the professional protection, the smelling fresh. That's all I have about the bill list.
It should be a South Suburban in there.
South Suburban Women's Conference and the 2 reimbursements from the
Yes.
local center.
Let me see one. Okay.
Is Mark, is it listed his first name first or
Yes.
his, so maybe she's under the R?
Bless you. Hold on.
Bless you.
I don't see it.
I know we have her receipts.
Is it for $150?
Yes.
Okay, I have it, sorry, thank you. I appreciate it, all right. So it's just that James, the Marcus, the professional protection, the Mr. Carter, the smelling fresh, the South Suburban. That's it, right?
Yes, that's all I have.
So we have 6 items.
Yes. Oh, and then the Ansel and Glink and Farnsworth. Yes.
Yes.
All right, so are we are approving the bill list minus those items that were identified? James McCleary, Smelly Fresh, Professional Protection, South Suburban College, and Mark Vargas and Rodnisha Carter. With that amendment. So can I have a motion to approve?
Second.
Okay, second by Alderwoman Nelson. Roll call.
Yes.
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 Finally, yes.
Yes, we just need patience.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. Reports of standing committees, finance, obviously there will be a collaborative meeting that will be held next week at some point, likely Thursday, April the 2nd. So those,
That's Easter weekend.
so y'all going out of town for Easter?
Yes.
Okay, so
I thought everything was on the 30th or the 31st.
Need time to add these items.
I'll put this agenda together and I'll send it to everybody with 3 dates. It'll be the 30th, the 31st, or whatever day he's saying we choose.
you don't want to, right, just
Okay.
participate remotely if necessary.
I think I'm at my remote limit, but okay.
How many do you get?
Y'all voted too. For special meetings. See?
Well, Alderman Gardner got 2, you can use one of his. All right, we'll figure it
Excuse
out.
me.
We'll figure it out before next week. Public safety, Alderman Gardner.
Thank you, Mayor Pro Tem. I would just like to invite the Fifth Ward residents out. Our Calumet City Fire Department is offering CPR classes and AED classes. The training is going to be April 18th, 2026, from the hours of 9 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. That's going to be at the Public Safety Training Facility located 24 State Street. Just encouraging you all to come out and learn CPR, get certified. And if you have any further questions, you can contact the fire chief or you can contact my office. Thank you. Thank you.
Is that right? Oh, my gosh.
Public Utilities, Alderwoman Phillips.
Thank you, Mayor Pro Temp. I would just like to remind the residents that comment, would like for residents to please call 1-800-334-7661 if they have any questions pertaining to wires, down wires, wires with tree limbs touching them. Just please call to make sure that those are not live wires before you try and cut tree limbs or do anything next to them. That's all.
All right. Ordinances and resolutions, Alderman Tillman. Anybody have a report for Alderman Tillman? All right, Health, Education, Welfare, Alderman Wilson.
Thank you. Health, Education, and Welfare has received the calls and concerns regarding Buddy Bear Car Wash adding electric vehicle stations. We were not privy to any meetings with inspectional services or given any variance for them to add that behind our homes. We will meet about it. I do understand that there are several residents that have already contacted an attorney for a lawsuit. I'm asking you to put a pin in that until we can get a better understanding. We did see the structures going up today. So we are concerned about that as well. I will also take your concerns regarding the noise pollution from the car wash. Again, send it to Corporate Council, Legislative Council, and Ordinance and Resolution so we can have something on the books to allow the police department to enforce ticket writing and fine them. It is it's a headache waking up at 6 in the morning to bang, 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 skeet, 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 and hearing all of those beats behind our homes when we have ordinance on the books.
Alderwoman, have you maybe had a conversation with Buddy Bear to install a sound wall there?
Yeah, so their version of a sound wall is just some wood they put up.
No actual sound barrier.
Yeah, they haven't done it. And so we are also concerned about the pool of electricity now because when you have the E-stations in a residential area, it does pull on and drain the electricity from residents in that area. And so it's not just gonna be my portion of the second ward, it's gonna affect your portion of the fourth ward, all of that.
They have chargers there.
They are putting them up now, a whole row. We don't know who approved it. It didn't come before this council. It didn't, there's another gas station adding them that had to be approved.
Okay, so let's talk offline.
Okay.
About that.
That's all I have. Thank you.
Okay, who's that? Permits and licenses, Alderman Harvey.
No report at this time. I will have one at the next meeting.
All right. Public Works, Alderwoman Nelson.
No report.
Did I forget you, Alderwoman Phillips? Okay.
You did.
Okay, City Council reports, Alderwoman Harvey.
I just would like to remind the residents, if they have any questions or concerns, to please reach out to me. Phone number is 708-891-8198. We will be having a meeting in May. That date is forthcoming. And that is all I have.
Thank you, Alderwoman Wilson, Second Ward.
Hello, Second Ward. Should you need me, call me or text me, 708-586-4990. Those of you who need to email me, I've gotten some calls that said they've emailed me. I haven't gotten that email. Please email me at Monet, M-O-N, E as in Edward, T as in Tom, at alderwomanwilson.com. That's Monet at alderwomanwilson.com. This Saturday, we have some fun in the sun around the neighborhood. Please join Calumet Memorial Park District at 2 locations. They have 2 locations this Saturday at noon, either at Memorial Park or in Burnham. It's in Burnham. I have to get that address. But they're doing the Easter egg hunt, and it starts at noon. Bring your children. At the VFW this Saturday, Alderwoman Sip and Speak is this Saturday from 1 to 4. If you have not registered, please go to my social media page and register. We have limited seatings. It's a free event. We're going to do chicken wine and what women want. So it's going to be a very lively discussion of women. Next month, we will do the real men of Calumet City. And so it'll be a lively discussion with them. If you come for the Sip and Speak, stay for Ty Solid Talent Cipher. You can enter for $25 for a chance to win at least $250. But if you do not want to enter it, you can come and sit and enjoy the show for free. And that's at the VFW at 664 Hirsch, right here in Calumet City. That show starts at 7. And myself and Alderman Gardner are judges, so we will be judging you. This Saturday, I will be popping up. I had 150 Easter baskets prepared. We are down to 72. So I will be out and around this Saturday giving those out. I would like to thank Ty Solid Foundation and the good folks at Royal Estates right here in Calumet City for 7 whole days of community. Ty Solid Foundation would take a U-Haul truck, fill it up with donated food, produce, and goodies for people in our community and surrounding communities, making sure no one who needed something went without. That it was early rising, sometimes 4 in the morning, and not coming home until 8 at night. But everybody pitched in, and the good folks at Royal Estates, we really appreciate you. I think that's all I have. We will not have a meeting until May, but we will have events and other offerings. We do really encourage you to get involved in what's going on in the city. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Does anyone have a report for Alderman Tillman? All right, with that, the 4th Ward report. First, honor God who makes all things possible. There will be no meeting in April, and the next ward meeting will be May 4th. If you have any cares or concerns, please contact the office at 708-891-8194 or 708-212-2240, or you can email rwilliams@calumetcity.org. Thank you very much. Alderman Gardner, 5th Ward, sorry.
Thank you, Mayor Pro Tem. Tonight, we're praying for the family of Catherine Stern. She served this community with dignity and pride. We're saddened by her loss. Lastly, I just want to encourage the 5th Ward residents to continue to contact my office, 708-891-8195, with any issues or concerns. As the summer months and spring are ahead of us, please reach out to my office regarding speed bumps to curtail some of the speeding. I do have a list from last year that I will be compiling to bring before council for approval. Any additional areas where speeding is, please notify my office. That's all I have. Thank you.
All right, 6th Ward, Alderwoman Nelson.
Good evening, 6th Ward residents. I wanted to say thank you for reaching out, calling, emailing your concerns in regards to the trash, the trees, The flooding in the alleys, I want to thank everybody for just the participation in cleaning up some of the areas we worked on by Mackinac. I look forward to working with all of the residents during the springtime and summer so we can continue to work with Public Works to make sure that we are cleaning the alleys and the streets. And then I wanted to make sure that all of the residents are aware that Public Works responsibilities versus ours, and we'll talk about that again at our next meeting. Moving forward, we're going to have our 6th and 7th Ward SIP and conversation. It will be April the 24th, that last Saturday of the month. And again, continue to reach out via email and/or my cell phone. The city's personal cell phone is 708-526-1148. And again, I give that number because sometime the calls don't come through on the the city phone. That's all I have.
All right, Alderwoman Phillips, 7th Ward.
Thank you very much. Please join me this Saturday, March 28th at TF North High School for their Health and Wellness Fair. It'll be from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. If you guys have any issues or concerns within the 7th Ward, please feel free to call me at 708-891-8197, or you can reach me as well at 773-550-5552. I have more events coming, but that'll be addressed at a later date. Thank you.
All right, unfinished business. There are 3 motions. Micro I. Micro I is the alarm monitoring system, am I correct?
I had a question regarding that. So the supplemental gave us a contract from 2018. Are we not going to put that back out to bid, or they automatically just renew this company?
Well, apparently we have probably skipped that process, so.
Yeah, because I see they're trying to bill for up until 2027, and I don't want to be caught in something where a company comes back and say, well, we weren't given an opportunity to provide services in your city.
All right, so this amount is for, from now until
20, it says April 1st, 2026.
So the next 1 year?
Yeah.
So it's 1 year amount. When did this contract started?
2018. It
All right,
was.
So they've been our provider since 2018?
Yes.
All right, so I mean, just personally, I don't think it's asking too much to approve this just for the next year. And if we want to entertain it within the next 12 months, going with someone else, then we can have that conversation. But I don't want to have a lapse in protection for our city buildings, because I think they protect all of our city buildings. This is the alarm company for our city buildings.
I just want to know if that's okay to do.
Without a contract?
Yeah, because I don't want to be in anybody's lawsuit.
So our legislative counsel is here. Could you just speak to this for clarity? Obviously, there are concerns.
Deal with contracts properly.
Yeah, how did it come up? Did it come out of finance?
Well, this is a service that we've been paying for since 2018. They monitor, it's the alarm contract.
Sure.
And obviously it's.
Was it renewed by the council?
No, it was never renewed by us. We never have seen a contract. This was the first billing that every supplemental was added. They even added the motions from 2018. It was Alderman Lenny motion, second by Alderman Patton in 2018. But it never has come up before us. It's just always billed, and then they pay the bill and they extend the contract. So if that's okay to do without us having to go to bid, that's fine.
It might be an auto renew. I haven't looked at it.
Yeah, is that recurring?
There is no real contract there. It's just a motion.
The fire chief, I believe, can
It might say if
provide
you don't
some
give the.
insight.
I'm not sure how the contract works as far as council approval and all, but when the alarm company comes in, they actually bring their own equipment as far as monitoring goes. So if you were to change the contract right now, you would have to get another agency in here and replace the monitoring equipment.
So I don't think we have a concern with the equipment. What we have a concern is if it is illegal, just like when the mayor signed the union's information, if the city council is supposed to approve contracts, we need to make sure that's what we're doing. That's it. I don't have a problem with it, but it needs to come to this board, this committee, if that's the legal way. So we need to stop respectfully hearing hearsay. We need to see the contracts. If it is legal for us to vote on that contracts, we do not need to allow this to continue to be passed. So all we're asking for is a copy of the contract.
Okay, I mean, but it's,
I was gonna pick that off her because we need to see if there's a renewal clause
Right.
in that contract. Because if there's a renewal clause, then that's why it keeps doing that. I agree with you.
Yes, and it goes back to that IT renewal they put in there, and we know that that was illegal. You couldn't put that it renews on its own or something like that.
Yeah, not to interrupt, but as the chief suggested, if there's a termination provision in there too, auto renewal or termination, you're gonna have to follow that. If you want to change providers, there'd be a whole process you'd likely have to go through.
Yeah, we're not trying to change providers at this point. We just want to make sure that the paperwork goes through the proper chain of command. No more sitting on the desk for one person to sign.
so is it the wishes of the council to approve this?
Yes. Providing,
Provided,
Copy.
documentation.
Of the contract specific.
okay.
Madam Clerk, can you put that in the minutes?
Still, right, we can still add that, add an item to the meeting, to discuss the alarm monitoring contract.
Oh, you just gave me more to add.
Unfinished business, item number 1, with the amended, providing documentation and contract.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right. So is there a motion?
Yes.
Motion by Alderman Gardner, is there a second? Second by Alderwoman Harvey. Roll call?
Yes.
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 All right, there's no executive session.
I have one unfinished business item, and that's it. Then I'm done.
I don't see nothing on the agenda.
Is it your birthday?
Happy
So I got two. Happy birthday, Alderwoman.
Birthday.
Happy birthday.
And so I did see in the building for Ansel and Glink that you all have finalized the remote work ordinance, the vehicle ordinance, and we're looking for ethics ordinance for elected officials. Will you have that, and can you forward it to us?
Yes, I'll talk to you. I also want to talk to you after about the blank part, the bills that were illegible, so we can make sure we get you copies of the.
Okay, because I had the page
are.
numbers, yes.
Okay.
Okay, and then,
Before you move on.
Yes.
get everyone copies, please.
Okay, of course.
yes.
Not just one person. And that's something that I'm asking. We're talking to one individual sometime. We need to be talking to everybody.
Yeah.
I don't want to, respectfully, I shouldn't have to hear something from Shalisa to tell me that somebody told me. That's unprofessional. So respectfully, all of us, when one asks for something, it's all of us asking.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And then my final thing is, as you can see, I am adorned in my finest Chargers gear because at the end of the day, I am a Calumet City Charger. I did receive my Charger text. I have room and love for every child in our community. Though I am not the other team, I am a Charger. I am proud of the other team. They are learning to rise to the standard that Chargers have set. And so anytime we do good in this community, it should be rewarded. And kudos, congratulations, but in my Miss Monet voice, go Chargers! All right, good night.
All right, with that, no further business to come before this city council. With Alderman Nelson, you have something else?
Especially it kicked in, I forgot.
What was that? I didn't hear. Say that again.
Where's Target?
I just would like to just wish Alderwoman Shalisa Harvey a happy birthday.
Thank
May God
you.
give you many more.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
And I would like to thank all of my colleagues tonight for getting us caught by the rain. And that's all I have.
Did any of you want to leave this, or I would like to?
Yes. Also, I would like to wish the First Lady of
Oh, we didn't get any paste checks to us.
they online. They not on?
Everybody not part of it.
Oh, I got it. Yeah. Okay, it took me.
You got that?
No, not this. No.
Did you get one?
No, I'm good.
Okay. No more unfinished business, correct? All right, with no further business to come before this city council, can I have a motion to adjourn? Motion made by Alderwoman Nelson, thank you, and second by Alderwoman, well, that was Nelson or Phillips? Oh, Alderwoman Phillips, second by Alderwoman Harvey.